5 alternatives to Botox. Here we go. For a lot of women in South Africa, Botox is simply not even an option. So these 5 alternatives to Botox are toxin-free, affordable, and they work. So here we go. First, before we jump in, I need to unpack a little bit what kind of wrinkles we want to target. Now, Botox, as we know, is not a permanent solution. So all the solutions I'm talking to you about now, have that in mind, because what we're trying to target is the underlying muscle that causes the wrinkles and then the wrinkles that have formed over time from that. The first type of wrinkle you'll get is called a dynamic wrinkle. It is created when your muscles contract or relax. For example, when you smile. So this is my face when I don't smile, and I smile, and there's some deeper wrinkles. Those are dynamic wrinkles. Static wrinkles, on the other hand, are something that appear over time. Basically, a static wrinkle is there whether you're using that muscle or not. So whether I'm smiling or not, my smile crease will be there, for example. I'm going to just talk about some ways that we can target these wrinkles, dynamic and static, in a non-toxic, chemical-free way. Number 1, not very glamorous, but actually quite effective, is retrain your face. You got to relax your face. Sometimes we use our muscles in our face without even realizing it. For example, if you're driving and the sun is shining on your face and you're frowning like this, right? What do? Get a pair of sunglasses. Don't frown in the car. Or just train your face to become more aware of what your face is doing, I think is the primary thing that we're trying to say here. Number 2 is sleep on your back. A lot of our wrinkles that we get that are vertical are not actually from expression lines or expression muscles, but it's actually just from our face being squished up for 8 hours a day on the side, but from our pillow, or if we're lying on our tummies and they're being squished. But there are some pillows you can even invest in that help you to stay on your back in the middle of the night. The next one follows on from that, is invest in a beautiful, good quality silk pillow slip. Not only does it do wonders for your hair, but it really does help with that as well. I've tried, in South Africa, we've got great options. We've got some silk manufacturers who produce their own silk pillow slips. I'm finding that the Woolies silk pillow slips actually last quite long. I would highly recommend. Number 3, a silk pillow slip. Number 4, this one I found to be very effective, is the South African Smoofies from Frown-Ease. So basically, Smoofies smooth out your skin mechanically. It's a very simple, straightforward way of targeting wrinkles, both dynamic and even in some cases static. You apply the Smoofies patch to your forehead. It's in a shape of a heart, so there's no hard lines. You can get the smaller ones for more finer areas that you want to target, and you wet it, stick it on, go to bed, wake up, take it off. I assure you, you will literally start seeing results within 2 to 3 days. It's incredible. It stops your forehead's muscles from moving because they're just restricted. They can't move. More than that, it also plumps up the skin underneath. You get a smooth, shiny, beautiful, radiant skin. It'll last a couple of hours in the day, and then as you've used your face, dynamic wrinkles will have their toll on your face. So what I do is if I want to go out during the night, or I know there's a big event, whatever, I'll wear my patches during the day if I'm not at work. And then for the big event, then I'll take it off and I'll be smooth for, if you use it 2 to 4 times a week or 30 days at a go non-stop, you will literally see the results. Even your static lines will start lifting and fading. And super affordable compared to Botox. Oh my word. A box of Smoofies I find will last me 3 to 4 months, which is about the same equivalent of how long my Botox would have lasted. And it's great. It's compostable after you've used it. To be honest, I sometimes reuse them because they're that good quality. You can stick it in the ground. It's non-toxic, completely organic, fantastic, and super affordable when compared to Botox. And the last thing is, it doesn't really help lift our wrinkles or stop the formation of wrinkles, but there are some really good quality creams and serums out there that you can use. They aren't scientifically formulated to disrupt the muscles or the muscular activity under your skin. There are some overseas brands that say that they can do that, but in South Africa we don't have that, and import costs are just so prohibitively expensive. But there are some really good serums that do help with pigmentation and actually do lift the appearance of fine lines. So It's not as aggressive as Botox, but I would definitely invest in that. So there you go. I hope these 5 quick and sure alternatives to Botox have helped you. Take care.